Welcome back to another video. I am Real Talk, your go-to destination for real, honest, and no BS dating site review. Here I give you all of the facts, I give you all of the information, and I tell you everything you need to know on how the dating site really works before you sign up. My ultimate goal is to save you time and, more importantly, to save you from wasting your money. In this review or in this video, I will go over 5 things, 5 deceptive tricks dating site use to get you guys, especially you guys, to log into your account and ultimately spend money. And for this video, I will use 3 dating sites as an example. So let's just get right down to it. For the purpose of this video and for this exercise, I created 3 fake profiles on 3 different dating sites. The first one is Girls from Asia. The other one is Laugh Loves. And finally, the third one is Yumi Talks. And as you can see, let me toggle through each one. They look exactly the same. That is because they are. And they have the same features, same functionality, same everything. So all 3 of these dating sites are identical. And let me show you my profile on each one. So let's just start with Girl from Asia. So this is pretty much just an empty profile. I really didn't put any information in here at all. I am not Alex. No, I am not 30. But I commonly use this picture. It seems to be popular. And here is my profile on Laugh Loves. And as you can see, it is pretty much the same picture. Fake name, fake age, and everything else is also empty. And then finally on You Me Talks, I don't even have a picture on here. I am not rich. I am not 51, but you get the point. It is just an empty profile. So on all 3 dating sites, my profile is basically empty and there is no information, and certainly there are no pictures to show either. So with such empty profile, how is it that I am getting a ton of likes and messages on each of these dating sites? So with such an empty profile, how is it on Girls from Asia I am getting so many messages and so many likes? Well, let me show you. So here is the email that I get from the dating site Girls from Asia, and I have a lot of messages, hundreds of them. And I won't show you all of them, but you get my point. There are a lot of messages on here from an empty profile. How can that be? And let's take a look at Laugh for Loves. Once again, empty profile. But if I were to go to all of the messages on here, as you can see, there are lots of them as well from Laugh Loves. And then finally, Yumi Talks. Once again, empty profile. But if you take a look at all of the emails, I am a popular guy. So you have to ask yourself, well, how can that be? How is it that with such an empty profile on each account, there are so many likes, so many interests, so many messages, so many girls, so many popularity? What is happening? What could be the reason behind this? Well, exactly, there are 5 reasons for that. So let's go through each reason one by one. Reason number 1. The first reason why I am getting so many messages from Girls from Asia and Laugh Loves and You and Me Talks has to do with bots and automated accounts. Many dating sites, many dating platforms have fake or semi-automated profiles that automatically send out likes, they send out winks, and send out generic messages to new users. And the goal is to keep you engaged, to show interest. It encourages you to sign up for a paid subscription, and it increases the appearance of activity on your account. I mean, just take a look. There are just a lot of messages on an empty profile. There is nothing about me here that would express interest to anyone. I have no mail. and I have no messages at all. But yet, there's a lot of messages or a lot of emails from the dating site itself. So that is the first reason. It is obviously bots and automated accounts. Reason number two. The second reason why you may be getting a lot of messages on an empty profile has to do with what I call mass messaging behavior from real users. So, for example, any users on here that is real, I mean, she is a real person, she may send out a lot of messages, she may send out a lot of likes to a large number of profiles with little information. And the assumption is that you will add photos or information about yourself later. She may be curious, to a new user that you are a mysterious person. And some people just prefer reaching out first and deciding what to do later. And in many cases, a lot of these messages, the person doesn't even read profiles at all. Even if I were to complete my profile, based on my experience on here, a lot of people do not even read the profile at all. They look at the picture and instantly send out a message, a like, a wink, or whatever the case may be. So that is the second reason why you may get a lot of messages on an empty profile. I call that mass messaging behavior. So what else could be happening which could explain why you and myself or anyone else is getting a lot of messages from an empty profile? This brings me to the third reason. And the third reason is quite simple. You are a new account. You are a new member. Many dating sites and apps often boost visibility to a new user, to a new account. And your profile may be highlighted to the front in news feeds or in interests, and you may be shown more readily on a search result. You are casted as a new member, and current users may be drawn or may be more interested to a new user and a new profile. That alone can generate a burst of activity on your account, even if you don't have a lot of information. So, once again, reason number three is the dating site has marked you as a new member. And the fourth reason as to why you could be getting a lot of messages, winks, and likes on an empty profile has to do with scammers. Scammers oftentimes target incomplete profiles. And why is that? Well, scammers sometimes prefer profiles with little information. That is because they assume you may be an inexperienced person. You may not have a lot of experience using dating sites. So you could be more gullible or maybe just more desperate. Your moderation or your attention to the dating site and your profile could be weak, and you may respond just out of curiosity. So, for example, let's say you are new, you are inexperienced to a dating site, and you get messages like this. She might be shy, but you're already her favorite. You can see it is the same message. Good job, champ. You are her favorite. You see, once again, it's the same messages over and over. Sherry like your profile. So yeah, if you are a new user and you get messages like this, it sparks your curiosity, and you are going to click on the link, and it is going to take you to your profile. And when you are in here, obviously you may engage in a conversation, sign up for a membership if you haven't, and ultimately end up spending money. So that is the fourth reason scammers like to target incomplete profile, because they want to take advantage of you. So if you are a newbie, if you are new to dating sites, pay attention to the messages that you are getting, and pay attention to how you are interacting with various members on any of these dating sites, because unfortunately there are scammers everywhere. Okay, so there are a handful of signs, there are a handful of things that you should take note of, should pay attention to to know whether an interaction is genuine or if it is fake. One of them being is if you are a new member and you just have signed up for an account like I did, and within minutes of signing up for an account, you have already received a like or a wink or some kind of a message, even though your profile is empty. And you may get an attractive profile, an attractive person messaging you, even though you have no photos or description of yourself. Look at here. I just received a message that she visited my profile, even though my profile is empty. Sometimes you may get a reply to a message fairly quickly. So if you were to send a message to someone, even though your profile is empty, you may get a reply within minutes, within seconds, or certainly within an hour. So you get a fast response. And another thing to look out for is your messages does not answer any particular question. So if you were to write someone a question inside that message, she or he doesn't even answer your question at all. It is something completely different. And then the last thing that I can tell you is you should avoid, or the person that you are chatting with is avoiding real communication. They do not want to get offline. They do not want to do video calls. And they do not want to even talk to you on the phone. I often encounter this quite many times, I would say. So if anyone is refusing to talk on the phone, they are refusing to get offline, that is a telltale sign that this person is either not genuine, it is a fake account, or it is assisted by customer service, whatever the case may be. So this is the best tip I could tell any one of you, especially you guys. If you are chatting with someone, be sure you move offline as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it doesn't mean that every profile is fake. It certainly doesn't mean that every member on here is trying to scam you. Some users are really interested and are genuinely interested in international dating. They are genuinely interested in finding someone. You have to do your due diligence on here to determine who's real, who's fake, and who is genuine. Okay, so before I go, let me give you a handful of videos I recommend that you should watch. And these are good videos because it is related to all of these dating sites that you see here. And this video will help keep you safe on any of these dating sites. The first one I recommend is gifts. So dating site gifts explained. This video right here goes through the gift giving process on any of these dating sites right here. So check this video out and get more information. The other thing is credits. So credits do not last very long at any of these dating sites. You can watch this video right here. I walk you through the credit system and how quickly credits will disappear. And like I said earlier, all of these are credit-based dating sites. And I promise you, your credits will not last as long as you think. Also, you will also notice that on these dating sites, exchanging contact and information on here is very difficult, if not almost impossible. But if you want more suggestion, you can watch this video right here, contact info blocked. Here I walk you through some tips and some suggestion as what you can do if you want to exchange contact on any of these dating sites or any other dating sites that you are using. So this is a good video to watch. Another great one is this one right here, 8 hidden dating site features. All of these features here are applicable to all of these dating sites, and it is also applicable to a lot of these dating sites. So once again, this is also a good video that you can watch to get more information. And then finally, I always recommend anyone on a dating site, you must watch this video right here. Don't get played, how to tell if a dating profile is real or fake. So in this video, I walk you through these types of dating sites. I give you tips to spot what is fake and what is real. Definitely check this out so you don't get scammed, or so you at least know you are talking to a real person. So these are a handful of videos I suggest that you watch. Once again, my ultimate goal is to keep you informed and also to keep you from wasting a lot of money. So with that said, I do wish you good luck on your dating journey, and I will see you in the next one.